I would be very shocked if Janet's name didn't come up, and so I'm not, not bothered by it at all.
Well, I firmly believe in my heart of hearts that you've given her as much as she's given you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
What people don't understand about choreographers, you create you create the visual for the song. You create the interpretation of the song. So I can't think of a song like If or like Lady Marmalade without thinking of that choreography. And one of the gifts that I think that you have personally is that you somehow make these dances iconic. You know what I mean? There's something about what you do. I don't know if it's what you put in every song, but there's something in every song where it's there's a move that everyone wants to emulate. There's something that everyone wants to copy, and you have that gift.
Well, thank you.
I love it. The word I was looking for is every performance is identifiable. So if you think of a song, you're going to think of that choreography, and I think a lot of us associate videos and performances with specific songs that you brought to life. So thank you.
Oh, awesome.
Have you ever worked with any dance challenged artists?
Yeah, there's been a couple.
How do you overcome that?
I just try to find where their comfort zone is. Some are very comfortable with maybe with just having a lot of attitude on stage. So I try and focus on that and give them more stuff that is our strong poses and not quick stepping movement. There's what Janet does is she's moving on every beat, and then the ones you don't even hear, and she can do that. There's not a lot of artists that can do that, and some of them need to concentrate more on their vocals, or they don't have they just can't move that fast, or they don't have the physical ability. So I really just try and find out what that is that makes them feel comfortable, because if the artist isn't comfortable on stage, it doesn't matter what you give them. They're going to look completely out of their element. So that's what I try and do, and every artist is different, and everyone has a different comfort zone. I just try and find what that is for them.
That's why you're so successful. Is there anyone you haven't worked with that you'd love to work with?
I get asked that question all the time, and...
Well, you think you'd have an answer by now. Just kidding.
I know. Well, it's just because I like working with different type of artists. I had a really great time working with Aerosmith, which was really kind of weird, and just because it wasn't pop music and it wasn't R&B and it wasn't hip hop, and that was great. I loved working with Motley Crue, which again I had to completely think differently. There's nobody that I go, God, I wish I could work with them, but I'm kind of open to anything. I think I've worked with some pretty awesome people. So
amazing. Just a quick list of some of the people that you've worked with: Jennifer Lopez, Mariah Carey, Christina Aguilera, Pink, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson. You said Motley Crue. Oh my gosh, what a departure! You're so amazing, Smith. I mean, that's just Ricky Martin, just a sample. And this is kind of a strange question that came up, but we have a big theater audience, and I got about 3 or 4 people asking if you've ever considered or done Broadway.
I have never done Broadway, and I've definitely considered it. For a while there, and again, this is just what I get from the agents and things like that. So I could be speaking out of turn, but this is what I've been told, is that for a while there, they really had a close-knit group of, Broadway theater choreographers that kind of would always get the jobs. Just like even here in LA, there's certain choreographers that get a lot of the movies, there's other choreographers that get a lot of the videos, and it's just kind of, you kind of got to branch out and make your mark someplace else before somebody takes you serious in that area. And I really think that I just, part of it's being lazy. I haven't really put together anything where they could, even if it's just a reel of some of my work, that they could see that I can do other things besides video. And sometimes it is, you know, some people go, yeah, but they've seen your work. But it really is a completely different entity. And Broadway, you know, just like video people are really honed in on video, and Broadway people are really honed in on Broadway and theater. And I really think that my name hasn't really made it in that circle.
Yeah,
but I would definitely consider it.
Awesome. Consider all of it. I want to get to a few fan questions, if I may.
Absolutely.
Alyssa would like to know if you have a favorite piece of work that you've done.
I would say, actually, I think the Velvet Rope was my baby. That's my favorite project.
Hell yeah. I love, by the way, one thing, I love that you answer questions instead of giving a stock answer. I like everything for different reasons. Even though
I'd never make a good politician, would I?
Awesome. Tina, can I just say that my favorite piece of work you've done is This Time during, what was it, like 19...
Oh, This Time. I forgot about this. That was on the Janet tour.
Yes, you were amazing. Of course, I have the bootleg, so I get to watch it all the time. But you by yourself in that dress and everything. Oh, I wish that could have came like into the light for more people to see.
No, I hope that's it.
I actually love that piece. Wait, did you say he's out on Blu-ray?
He said bootleg.
Bootleg.
Oh, I was like, wait, it's out? How come I didn't know that? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Go Bootleg.
You should hire Marky to put together your reel. He put together that compilation of songs before you came out. He's awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So good.
I was excited to make it. I thought he was awesome. I was just like thinking of every routine and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
The Velvet Rope, we've talked about this. We've talked about our favorite concert tours of all time, and the Velvet Rope is definitely, I mean, it's not my favorite. I think Velvet Rope and Blonde Ambition would be my two. But, like, definitely Velvet Rope was incredible and a real standout, you know?
Oh, thank you.
Daniel would like to know which performer currently pushes the envelope in terms of dance, in your opinion.
Current
yes.
Performer?
Yes. Key performer, but current, he'd like to know.
I have to say Lady Gaga.
Oh. Did you like her performance at the VMAs?
I loved it. And that was the first thing I said. You know, some people had their, you know, their opinions. Like, my boyfriend's like, well, great, she had her period on stage, who cares? And I said, you know, she's taking chances, and that's probably the thing that just makes me the most crazy. It's like after doing this for so many years, sometimes you get hired, and you get hired because somebody says, oh, we want to do something different, and we want to do this, we want to do this, and then at the end of the day, you end up doing the same thing that you've been doing for the last 10 years or whatever, but that everybody's doing for whether it's the director's vision or the management comes into play, and I really feel like Lady Gaga is going, I want to do something no one else is doing. Whether they like it or not, this is what, and I loved it. I love that she's taking chances and really, just really taking chances. I love it.
Totally. She kind of reminds me of the updated Madonna a little bit.
That's exactly what I just said to somebody. I said, I feel like she's this